on our way to Sand Mountain for a little Labor Day UTV action. So coming up and over the mountains here and making the old Raptor work hard. But we're ready to play in some dunes.
Is this Tahoe or is this another lake?
Donner Lake.
This is Donner Lake. Little pit stop here in Reno, get some gas and some Del Taco. Well, we pulled up to Sand Mountain. It's a little bit later than we were hoping, but we got a good spot, not too busy out here, but a few other campers set up. And we're gonna unload the trailers and we'll have to deal with in the morning. What's up, guys, and welcome to Sand Mountain. We rolled in last night at like 10 p.m. so it was dark, so we didn't get to see anything. But here we have behind us the mountain. So we got our camp set up, paddles installed. I was getting the barbecue ready to go for breakfast, and we're gonna go for a rip. went for a quick little rip, about 20 miles or so, a couple laps around, and these dunes are fun. They're way bigger than Pismo. A couple of these hills are, comparable to Glamis size, but then they've got really steep breakovers in the top, which is pretty fun and challenging. It's pretty warm out today though, so we're taking a break, having some snacks in the shade of the trailer, and we'll get back out there and do some more laps. Need four-wheel drive. That'll be good, man. Hardly anyone else out here. It's like we got the dunes to ourselves. It's been great. Ripping around. Bandit and El Jefe have been running good. Still got the clutch cover on the Bandit, but no bed, and Kyle's got his clutch cover off. But all temps are good, and we're probably in the high 80s here today. Keep ripping. clips I ordered on Amazon can't handle the speed. Like that. That guy broke off completely there. Landed in the tire, started fraying. Out here at Sand Mountain, they got this little picnic table out in kind of the back corner. Got a couple games. Some wind chimes. Cars are handling great out here, and it's fun and it's not busy. We haven't run into anybody else crossing our path. Kyle's equipped with a Speed toolbox. They got a 19 deep. Thank you, sir. Little pole in there and snapped right after the base. I didn't roll it. Shame. The trailing arms on these cars really set them apart on stability, especially with side hilling. So we had some pretty severe side hills up here, and even at a slow speed, their width and just the geometry of the rear end helps keep them planted and safe from rolling. Looks like we got some guys coming in. Just got back from another good little rip. Topping her up on some fuel. We've done about 60 miles today so far. So we're gonna top everything off, go into the nearest gas station, get some more fuel, and keep putting on the miles. Just got fueled up. This cool station, we got a little kind of wooden posts. We got the fuel, got some ice and some ice cream. And you got the monster off-road guys on the window, ready to get back there. We couldn't see any of this last night we rolled in. It was already dark, so I wanted to show everybody what the entryway is. Really nice paved road, and then nice view of the dunes. It's crazy. It's just a massive pile of sand in the middle of regular desert hills, and it doesn't look that big from out here, but when you're at the bottom, it's a pretty big dune.
About like who's holding the camera, because it's hard.
I know. So it's not so busy out. We thought it was going to be crazy busy for Labor Day, but then with it being over 90 degrees today, we realized why it's not that busy. But there's a good amount of people out here, and it's been a really fun trip so far. So we're gonna head out on another ride. Some guys that come out here often, I guess, invited us out on a little ride with a good view overlook, I guess. So I'll take a look. So these guys are taking us down this rocky trail, and we don't feel like following the rocks. Too bad Kyle's down there with him, but we're gonna peel back up, hopefully get back into the sand dunes. But these tires are not made for the rocks. Go back to ripping some bowls. Kyle, hope you find your way back. Chilling on the top of the hill at sunset. Have a Gatorade. Good day in the dunes. Well, adventure begins where the pavement ends. Had a blast here. Definitely worth another trip back. But we're loaded up, ready to roll out, and on to the next one. Bye-bye, Sand Mountain. We'll be back.
What the hell? Oh, he's like, are you joking?